YTBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. Now, I've had a little time to calm down after the events of Ronda Rousey getting knocked out. And I chose to go ahead and address a few simps. I have chose to address a few simps that are following me from social media to social media. And one simp in particular, he got up under my skin. Yes, old Coach Shelton Harrison kind of lost it. A simp came at me on Facebook. And he got up under my skin. He said, Coach, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for picking on Ronda Rousey. I'm picking on Ronda Rousey. Coach Shelton Harrison, me? Pick on Ronda Rousey? How could you say such a thing, you simp? And for those of you that you are new to my channel, a simp, if you don't know what I mean by the word simp, a simp is a grown man. A grown man from the ages of 30 to 42, preferably in that age range. Most of the time, you find simps in that age range. Now, you can find a simp outside of that age range, but it's very rare, okay? But it's a grown man from that age range. They act like women, but they love women. That is the definition of a simp, okay? And I've had simp after simp after simp just get upset, and get upset because of this video that I dropped about Ronda getting knocked out. Then they got mad about the video that I dropped saying that why Ronda Rousey didn't talk at the press conference. I mean, these simps are just going crazy. And now this simp is saying he's mad because he thinks that I'm picking on Ronda Rousey. Me? Pick on Ronda Rousey. You're not talking about the same Ronda Rousey that picked on a ring girl for 5 months. No, you ain't talking about that. You ain't talking about that Ronda Rousey, right? Are we talking about the Ronda Rousey that beat up her boyfriend and thought he was cute and put it in her book? Are we talking about the same Ronda Rousey? I'm picking on her. I'm picking on that Ronda Rousey. Am I talking about the same Ronda Rousey that made fun of Floyd Mayweather and mocked him on national TV? Do you mean that Ronda Rousey? Because you got to tell me. You got to tell me because I can't let you simps off the hook with this one. Now, I tried, you simps. I tried to stop. I wasn't going to even make another video about Ronda Rousey. I was done making videos until you done this. And I already told y'all. I said I'm not going to argue with you simps. I'm not going to go back and forth with you simps. I told y'all this. I told all of y'all this, but y'all don't listen. You see, I done told you simps that messing with Coach Shelton Harrison is like you're touching a hornet's nest. And you are about to get stung. You're about to get stung. Okay? You are about to get stung. And I told y'all this. You can't get around this. I told y'all that I'm going to tell you the truth about Ronda Rousey. I don't understand what y'all upset for. Is it not true that Ronda Rousey got knocked out? That's the truth. Where was I picking on her at? I might laugh. You act like I'm the only guy in YouTube that made fun and laughed at Ronda Rousey when she got knocked out. You gotta understand why this is. You see, you Sims acting like y'all stupid. You're acting like you're stupid. You know why people picking at Ronda Rousey, you morons. We know why we picking at Ronda Rousey. You guys act like y'all don't know. But I know it's a rhetorical question for you because you know why people picking at Ronda Rousey. We know this. We can't get around this. This woman has talked her way. She has bullied every single person that she thought was a threat. She done talked bad about people. You talking about the same that Ronda Rousey that you saying that Coach Shelton Harrison shouldn't make fun of? Are you talking about her? Are you talking about the one that's dating a married man? Are you talking about that Ronda Rousey? The married man that beat his wife? Are we talking about that Ronda Rousey? Are we talking about the same Ronda Rousey that's cool buddies with Mike Tyson? Another man convicted of abusing a woman, raping her. That's abuse. But I'm picking on Ronda Rousey. I'm picking on Ronda Rousey. Out of all the other people in YouTube land, y'all just picked me to say that Coach Shelton Harrison is picking on Ronda Rousey. See, you simps are a trip. Let me tell you, y'all, if a woman was walking down the street wearing a dress to her toes, a simp would sell his darn soul. He would sell his soul to get her to pull the skirt up to her ankles. He would. Because that's what simps do. Simps do dumb, idiotic stuff. Simps are dumb. I mean, these simps can't think for themselves. Like, you don't know why people is giving Ronda a hard time. You guys don't know this woman done talk junk. I mean, for God's sake, she started picking on the ring girls, trying to bully a ring girl because a ring girl made more than some fighters. I mean, are you kidding me? What? What's going on? You talking about the same Ronda Rousey that was on the issue of ESPN The Body, the one that posed naked? You talking about that Ronda Rousey? The same Ronda Rousey that it's been confirmed by many fighters in the UFC that Ronda Rousey is a UFC whore. But we still want to try to we want to give Ronda a God complex. And anytime somebody just say something about Ronda that y'all don't like, you think we picking on them. See, I was done after I made the video about Ronda not being in a post-fight video. See, I was done with Ronda Rousey. I wasn't going to make another video on Ronda Rousey. But see, you simps, you pushed me to this. You made me do this. And I hate to say I told you so, but I told you simps so. I told all y'all. I told every last one of you simps. I said, without a shadow of a doubt, I said, here come the simps. Here come the simps. I knew y'all was going to come. And I knew y'all was going to attack me because y'all still butthurt about that Exposing Simps Volume 3, the Ronda Rousey. No, that was Volume 2. Exposing Simps Volume 2, the Ronda Rousey edition. Oh, y'all still butthurt about that video. And one of the simps that I exposed, he's still mad. What do you want me to do about this? See, you simps, and I don't give me a Ronda Rousey fan. I want a simp, a Ronda Rousey simp to try to explain all this. Can we really explain it? How you gonna get around this, simp? How? How can we get around that Ronda Rousey talked so much junk and that this ass whooping was coming to her? How can you get around this, Ronda Rousey simps? I mean, come on, you got to explain this to us. You got to. You got to give us a reason, okay? I know what you're going to say, but I just want to hear it for myself. I want to hear you say it, simp. I got to hear you say this, okay? How are we going to explain the other stuff that Ronda did? How are we going to explain that she say she hate people that beat women, men that beat women, but she dating a woman? Simps, how can you explain this? You can't explain this. I had already let it go. I had promised y'all I was not making another video about Ronda Rousey. My next video I'm finna drop is, women's UFC versus women's boxing. That was my next video. And I'm still working on my top 10 fighter list for Nadim El Haddad. You know, my boy, don't you think I forgot about you. Don't you get butthurt now, Nadim. I told you I ain't forget about you. But I'm talking about this other stuff. Yeah, I mean, you simps, somebody got to give me an explanation for this. You see, you guys started this. I had let it go, but you simps, you couldn't leave well enough alone. And if you simps keep on coming at me, I'm going to make a video 10 times worse. And I'm going to get all up in y'all stuff. And you simps, you're going to be butthurt. You're going to be in tears for the rest of your life. And that's just the way that is. Now, this is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.